Africa is beautiful. Have a look around you. You see what we have. There is no big deal going to all the big brands. I don't want to mention them, so I can go like Zara, Dolce & Gabbana.
None of them no more.
Like, none of them.
Don't wear that shit no more.
Bro.
We're from Abia State, and for those who are not familiar with that area, that is the entrepreneurial capital of Nigeria in West Africa, and it's a city renowned for majorly leather and garment works. All of these are made by artisanal entrepreneurs in small silos, small shops, and this is what they do. There are 300,000 to 500,000 of them doing this in different shops, and basically what we're trying to do is to show the world what they're capable of doing, to expose their prowess to a larger audience. And we're lucky to have the collaboration of amazing gentlemen like Mr. Mobo of AfricExpress, and of course Mr. Chukode Onwudenante of Sustainable Development in Apple. And they collaborated with us. They are our primary hosts, and they said, please come to Portsmouth and let's have this get together where people just come and see what our folks back in Aba are able to do, with the primary objective of creating a larger market, of course, and having these penetrate the bigger markets. We are not there yet. We're not perfect. There are gray areas. There are areas that need to be, fine-tuned, finished, and all of that. But it's a start.
It's a handshake with the world that Aba entrepreneurs can come up with something that can be comparable with anything that can happen anywhere, in Milan, in London, in everywhere, New York. It may interest you to know that since 2015 we came into government, we've been trying to push their craft to the world. We've done a major event in New York during the New York Fashion Week. We were there with a whole lot of them, and we've been to China, we've been to Turkey, South Africa, everywhere, trying to promote them. And we're trying to penetrate the UK fashion industry with the crafts that are coming out of Aba. And you could see that these things are comparable with anyone, any clothing material, with the big brands and all that. As Nigerians, as Africans, as the members of the global community, we think that we can take the world by storm. We can fabrics, side by side with the Zaras of this world, with the Nikes and with the Gucci's and Louis Vuitton of this world, and they can actually stand side by side. The idea is to build bridges and build a bigger market.
I went to get a suit and they said a lot of things, gave me a lot of prizes, but because I know the sort of things I could get from back home, I went ahead and got it from back home, and I got my suit from Aba, and I had my wedding here, and a lot of people wanted to know where I got my suit from, so they would get theirs. I've been working with Sam and Chinaye for some time, trying to promote what we know we have back home, bring them here, bring them to people like me and you that want to get these things, but you don't know how to get them. So that's basically what we're doing. It's a very simple model. You come in here, you can get these things because you need them. You don't get them here, you can sit in your place and you get on AfricExpress and you look at what they've got on AfricExpress and you click on it, click to collect, click to buy, you will do all that. And then this time you're not getting it from Next, you're not getting it from Zara, you're getting it from Abia. And you can see the quality of the things they have. If you don't show these things, you don't know you have them.
I might get smarty when it stress me, but right now I'm chilling. Yeah. All I wanna do is jive. 220 20 on the highway.
One of the main reasons I find this very exciting is because of the purpose that Made in Africa serves to the rest of the world. Now, why is it very important that we encourage Made in Africa? Right? We live in England. England is a country of about 70 million people. Only the size of one of the islands, maybe Madagascar, in Africa. However, England does $500 billion in exports as compared to our continent of 54 countries, 1.4 billion people, and we only do $300 billion in exports. We find that very shameful, and that is one of the reasons why we must commend the government of Abia State for bringing these goods all the way from Abia State to showcase what can come out of Africa to the rest of the world. So I must commend the government of Abia State, Governor Ibazu, and also the Director General Samhat and the Special Advisor to the Governor, Mr. Chinenye Nwogu, for the effort they are making with things like the Enasco project, which is an automated shoe factory. Anything that you see produced in the rest of the world, anything that you see produced in Vietnam, in China, in Philippines, can be made in Africa. And if it's made in Africa, that's the way we can sustainably transfer wealth. That's the way we can sustainably ensure that our people would have jobs and ensure that poverty is eradicated from Africa. I'll give you some stats. In 1999, China was basically blank on the web. China did not exist at all on the web. But in 1999, a company called Alibaba started and gave China an opening to the rest of the world. Now, at that time, Chinese export was only $194 billion. Fast forward 10 years later, after assets had been given to the manufacturers and people producing stuff in China, it became 1.2 trillion. Today, as we speak, China represents 15% of the world export market at $3.5 trillion. China has lifted 700 million people out of poverty. Now, in the entire Africa, we only have 440 million people in poverty. It means that the more we buy Africa, the more we lift people up out of poverty, and the more we lift the global population, the global world up. Things will be better the more we buy Africa. So I must encourage every single one of us to buy Africa to strengthen the world.
Open up, because see your baby, see us now. When I got that mama, when I leave your nana, you could believe when I touch Canada, because I'm a carpenter. I feel it before the Nigeria. I walk your boutique and no more than for this year. The boys live beef and we are on a total. And I said, no, no, for my atonato. I should buy a tonato. She could have to peak it. Now I'm quite levels to this. I can net you kuna hustle and match up with it. Only for teacher from everywhere, no age when I wear, and do age go for Bego, or age about web. Guy, kill him doings. Just go to doings. Or do you find them in movies? Conscious social doings. I sign all of my doings. So I'm called one of the bees. The convoy that we're moving. Conscious social doings. The girl who's in a madam, and all my car, not that 1 million. My money, and I'm a money fan. You money for doing cigar waka.